Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to come and get these reminders from His guidance. I urge my soul and your souls to have that urge to learn more and more about the deen of your Creator and to open the guidance, the book of guidance that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us, because no one will ever be able to guide you except the guidance that came from your Lord. You have to seek it. You have to look for it. You have to understand it. That's the only salvation that you have. I cannot take you anywhere because I also need guidance. But if I come here and Allah talks to me directly, because the Quran is filled with His speech. His speech. He wants to come and talk to you. So every time He invites you to come to His house, He wants to speak to your heart, so that maybe you can get your salvation from that guidance. So last JUMAH, we looked at Surah Al-Hijri, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was talking about the criminals and the disbelievers, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared chastisement for them, and how they are going to regret when they meet their Creator. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put us in a situation today where people are going to celebrate and do all the mischief and attribute to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a blasphemy, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has begotten a son, and that son is a sign from Allah to prove to the entire world that Allah never begets. That's a sign. وَجَعَلْنَا ابْنَ مَرْيَمَ وَأُمَّهُ آيَةً. That's a sign that Allah chose to show to humanity that He never begets. And now people played around with His sign, the only sign He brought forth. And they made it, turned it around, and said Allah begets that very son. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you leave them, dharuhum, leave them. Ya'akulu, let them go and eat and go for parties and let them undress their women. Dharuhum ya'akulu wa yatamattau. You believers, you are not concerned about these celebrations. You are not concerned. You have your celebrations that are known in Sharia by your Lord. You have your Eid. You have your Eid. Why do you stretch an envious eye to somebody who is heading for destruction? Somebody who is going to be destroyed. How do you really love to also be part of a group that is heading for destruction? Dharuhum, leave them alone. Ya'kulu, let them go and party and talk anything they want to talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fasawfa ya'lamun. They will surely understand when they meet their Creator. So Allah in Surah Al-Imran, He says, وَلَا يَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنَّمَا نُمْلِي لَهُمْ خَيْرٌ لِأَنفُسِهِمْ إِنَّمَا نُمْلِي لَهُمْ لِيَزْدَادُوا إِثْمًا وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ مُهِينٌ. In Surah Al-Imran, Allah guides us today. That's the guidance today. Allah says, don't you ever think, let the criminals never think for a moment that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by giving them respite, that's good for them. Allah is not doing them a favor by allowing them to sin more and more. That is not a favor for them. إِنَّمَا نُمْلِي لَهُمْ لِيَزْدَادُوا إِثْمًا. Allah is going to let them do all the mischief, do all the sins. Why? Because Allah wants them to pile up their sins more and more, so that it becomes incumbent upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to destroy them on the day of reckoning. There is no more chance for them. So Allah is allowing them a grace period in order to sin more, so that they become qualifying for the punishment. So how can a Muslim who has such guidance from the Creator also stretch an envious eye? You also want to go and party with them. You also want to be part of that group. If we miss Christmas, then we cannot miss the New Year. How can you be part of that celebration? How can you be part? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I'm producing them to come closer to their destruction, I'm giving them a chance to sin more and more and more, so that I don't have a chance to forgive them. وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ مُهِينٌ. Ultimately, the punishment is humiliating. So Allah questions us. He says, أَفَمَنْ يُلْقَى فِي النَّارِ خَيْرٌ. You as a believer, just weigh what Allah is telling you. Weigh their life and your life, their hereafter and your hereafter. A person who is destined for hellfire, does he look fair in your eyesight? أَفَمَنْ يُلْقَى فِي النَّارِ خَيْرٌ? A person who is destined for hellfire, is that person better in your eyes than you who has received guidance before, so that you prepare yourself prior to destruction? أَمَّنْ يَأْتِي آمِنًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Or you, that Allah has given that ability to become triumphant on that day, you're going to meet him. Who is better? A criminal who is going to be chastised by hellfire, or you that Allah has given guidance so that you rid yourself from destruction before it comes for you? أَفَمَنْ يُلْقَى فِي النَّارِ خَيْرٌ أَمَّنْ يَأْتِي آمِنًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. Then Allah says, اِعْمَلُوا مَا شِئْتُمْ. Okay, you go and do whatever you please. If you want to destroy yourself, go destroy yourself on the Christmas day. Go destroy yourself on the New Year. Go destroy yourself. اعملوا ما شئتم. You are free to go and party and undress your wives. اعملوا ما شئتم. Because Allah has given you guidance. You want him to come with an angel to fix the words with Jibreel into your head? Are you too young to understand the message? So اعملوا ما شئتم. إِنَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرٌ. Allah is going to be above watching all of us, whatever we shall be doing those days. So please, you prepare yourself before destruction comes, because every person is going to be disobedient. Allah is waiting for them, and the chastisement is already there. Humiliating punishment. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us in these days, so that we become good slaves. The day we meet him, we get our full reward. واختم وصلي وسلم على سيدنا محمد حيث مر الله مخبرا وآمرا إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلم تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وارض اللهم عن أئمة الحنفاء أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن بقية الصحابة رضوان الله تعالى عليهم أجمعين اللهم ربنا آت نفوسنا تقواها زكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها اللهم ربنا أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا ولا تجعلنا اتباعه اللهم ربنا إنا نسألك خير ما سألك منه عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم عبادك الصالحون ونعوذ بك من كل شر استعاذك منه عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم عبادك الصالحون أنت المستعان وعليك البلاغ ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله.